Hey,
we live now.
cool.
What's wrong? What's wrong, Chad?
Nothing, bro.
What's wrong? Go ahead and say what you about to say.
I don't even know what I was about to say.
Go ahead and say what you
Man,
about to say, bro.
say something, because y'all are wilding right now. And we just started, right?
So, all I said before the cameras cutting on is that Mo is a sex symbol. If I'm lying, I'm flying, and I ain't left the ground yet. Everybody welcome my boy MoeJo Fit to the building.
Yeah.
You know
Man, I'm so happy to have Mo here.
Bruh, you have no idea. Mo is just such good positive energy, bruh.
Yeah, he is.
Such good positive energy, man.
Mo is, I mean, I don't want to take away from anyone else we've ever had here, because everyone, you know, is special and has brought a certain dynamic to the show. Mo is unique to me because we both have had experience in fitness, right? Working out with him, you know, going through some kind of obstacle. And so when we say we love Mo's energy, it's not just from what we see on Instagram or from his classes. No. We've experienced it in ways that we probably never thought we would experience it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Probably like all of the ways, every single way.
Hey Mo, what's your Instagram?
My Instagram is MoeJo, MoeJo_Fit.
Fit, all right.
Y'all can pop me up. Same thing on Facebook. Also on YouTube as well. MoeJo Fit 216 on YouTube. Just so it's easier to find you.
But it's MoeJo, just MoeJo Fit on Instagram. Yep. MoeJo_Fit.
Yes, sir.
All right, cool.
Hey, before are we rocking and rolling right now?
Bro,
cool.
We live.
Hey, so we do want to get into some things, but first I got to tell you guys, I don't typically like go out for breakfast. I'm not a big breakfast guy. Like, I'm okay like eating my first meal at like 11, maybe noon, right?
Right.
But when I do go out to eat for breakfast, I like overdo it.
Yeah.
You know, and I think today I did that.
Hey, you got too many black friends because you just said breakfast.
Breakfast. I mean, so look though, do you really put like a fast on? You gonna say the fast part like fast?
You forgot the K?
Breakfast. I don't know. So I say breakfast. I don't say breakfast.
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 Bro, you got too many black friends, bro.
I don't say
black friends. Not like you not saying breakfast is like crazy to me. You just.
Oh, I just said it.
Say it. Go ahead.
Now I'm thinking about it.
Just say it, bro. Say breakfast.
Breakfast. Now I'm trying to pronounce the K.
Are you trying to
breakfast?
Are you trying to pronounce the K?
Breakfast.
Right
no,
there.
I can say it. Breakfast.
I don't think you can say it.
I just did.
Because it's kind of still slipping off.
Okay, hold on.
We got to raise up the mic for Mo. Yeah, raise it up, twist it a little bit, and then raise it up. Yep, tight that thing on up, bro.
Boom. There we go.
It's a bit of a death hazard over there.
Well, yeah, I see we in the corner,
Oh,
man.
now
Nobody put baby in the corner, man. It's crazy over here.
Breakfast.
Thank
I can
you.
say it, but when I said it in a rushed manner, did you know what I meant?
It's like it
Did you
slipped off.
Did you know what I meant?
we knew what you meant, bro.
So before the show, you're talking about my hair, okay? You're making some very ill-advised comments about the style of my hair, or whether
I think your hair looks fire.
Thank you.
I just can't tell when you get it cut or not cut.
That's fair.
I just can't tell.
I got nothing else there.
You got nothing else?
I got nothing else there.
So what happened at breakfast, man? What happened?
Oh man, I threw down, bro. I had more than I should have eaten. Let me walk it out. So
You telling us you got a boo boo? Like what you?
no, I don't. No, I mean
You
it's,
tell me you have an eating problem.
Oh.
no. I just today I ate bad. I had an omelet.
Okay.
I had toast
Okay.
and home fries, and then I ordered the bacon on the side. Then I came home and had some leftovers from a party last night.
Yeah, hey,
Wait, hold on. Wait. We got to pause right there. So you left a breakfast establishment and came directly home and
Came
ate
home. I came home.
how you,
Took it.
You want to tell us something?
I took a nap, woke up, and I said, "Oh, I got some leftover pizza and chicken wings in the fridge from a
pizza
party."
and chicken wings.
Yeah.
But wait, the meal put you down from breakfast.
Yeah.
And then you gonna eat pizza and what?
That's right.
Bro, this is called Fresh and Fit, bro. Like, I don't know what you got going on right now.
The omelet was fresh, and it fit in my mouth. Pause.
Oh,
Man, sicko.
I know what I said. I know what I meant. I'm sticking by it. Mom, I'm sorry. Another episode.
no, this episode ain't that bad yet. But I think it's gonna get
might get
there. It might get there. Mo in the building. It's gonna get there for
Mom,
sure.
I'm so happy you're here, bro.
Hey, man, I'm glad to be here, man. Hey, thank you for pulling me up.
Absolutely.
Thank you for bringing me in. Have a good time.
So Mo, man, you know, Mo is a very talented brother. Mo, what do you do outside of fitness? I know you do welding, something like that.
Yeah, I do welding, G&M code, technician, all of that type of stuff. Good old things. Terrible things, actually, though.
Why you say it's terrible?
Because it's kind of like, so you got a certain set of skills, right?
Yeah.
It's like you got a skill that like make your heart breathe, right?
Right.
You got skills that take the breath away from your heart. So it's kind of like, but those are usually the skills that you got to pay bills with. You feel
Right.
me? So that's what that is. That's like, yeah, it's good to know it. Yeah, people would love to know it. Yeah, it's a talent, but at the same time, it's a talent I wish I could do without because it ain't fun or nothing. I don't feel like it built me into like towards a more positive way. It doesn't do anything for me. I mean,
it put money in your pocket, right?
that's about it.
Then it builds you in a positive way, my brother.
They say money be the devil. Some money be the devil, man. Some money be the devil.
When you building and welding and
Man, look,
manufacturing stuff.
I feel like the fact that you have a skill that most people don't have
True.
makes you a commodity, even if it's something you don't like. I think I don't know what point it was, whether it was like the 60s, 70s, sometimes maybe even as late as the 80s, when people, like the focus was taken off of like those manual labor positions in the factories, and our society pushed like going to colleges and
That's like the 80s, 90s.
Yeah.
They took a lot of things out of school, like home ec,
Yeah.
wood shop, stuff like that, to kind of get the skills off people. But people, like, we need those skills.
Yeah.
I mean, like, you end up having to go on YouTube to find skills that you should have learned as a kid.
Yeah. And not to mention, like, those same skills, now our country will kind of be in a difficult space if we go without it.
we were built on those skills.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how we gonna survive if nobody know how to do those
But
skills?
it's I don't want to say it.
Say what you need to say.
It's the pussification of a nation going on. I feel like it's just people that they're trying to like turn you into, like, nobody wants you to be tough, physically fit, strong, mentally strong, and that stuff, because you're actually, once you're all those things, you are a disservice to the government and to your people around you, like the local like agenda. You're a disservice to it, because if you're those things, then you can create on your own, and they can't use you for your talent. They can't you can no longer be used, or you're not easily swayed. Like, people who don't have skills and strengths and can figure things out themselves, they're easily swayed. They're so wrapped up in celebrities and different stuff like that. But when you're a person that has your own mind and your own like agenda and stuff like that, you are basically like, you're anti the establishment. Not even on purpose. You're just trying to like
Just be you.
You're a
Just
functional
be you.
human, and you're anti-establishment because establishment wants to rule and control you, bro. So being a functioning human is basically anti-establishment.
I'm glad you fixed that word too, by the way.
What did I say?
You said swayed.
Swayed.
And then you said swayed.
Sway. I said sway.
I was gonna let it slide, but you were making fun of my breakfast, so I just did it again. I'm petty.
If I can't talk with a
If I
with a
can't
slur,
get away with
can't
it,
neither.
you can't get away with it.
Get me together, bro. Get me together.
Also, we are a little closer today. So the fact that we both exude a certain amount of body heat, mine may be a little more than yours. We'll see how this episode goes. This might be the most body heat we've had in this room between the three of us.
Man, come on, buddy.
You
tell
on your
you.
own, because I'm freezing from running outside for a couple hours. Like, I'm straight.
Are you though? Because I saw you walking from the car to the building. and it looked like another story, bro.
Bro, my body beat up. I ain't gonna lie. After today, first of all, Judge Dawson, he's coming on the show. By the way, I got him to commit.
Oh, nice.
He gonna come on the show. But I just want to let you know, Judge, I love you, but you do not have to turn up when you see me, bro. Like, I just come here to namaste. I just don't understand why this class is so hard. That yoga class is so hard, bro. I'm just here to namaste, couple ashwagandas, whatever you call them.
Ooh.
Hey, you go in there thinking that your core is so tough.
Man, your
and
core
then
ain't about
it
that.
be beat down.
But you know he on some BS because how is he so ripped from yoga?
Yeah.
Do you think it's from yoga or it's in conjunction with yoga?
I think it's in conjunction. I don't see he don't lift a lot of weights. I think all them body weight and poses and stuff that he does is ripping him, has kept him ripped up.
As the more consistently I've been going, the more I have been having to erase some preconceived notions that I've had about people that do yoga. And like, so I don't want to say do it well, because it's not like you're bad at it or you're really good at it. It's some people have just progressed along with, their practice. So some people have had years of like doing yoga, so they're more flexible. They can do things that maybe
they stronger in different points
exactly,
than you are.
or
Like,
their body composition allows them to do things that someone else may not be able to. Yesterday's class I was in, this dude looked like Peyton Hillis.
Okay,
and he was doing some move. I was like, man, what am I doing with my life, man? Like, I'm in a child's pose. My butt can't reach my heels, man. I'm like, if you don't know what that is, that doesn't matter.
Child's pose, they have them knees on fire, bro.
Man, I'd be like,
them knees on fire. So Mo, we used to train together up at Just Train formerly. You always been a hard worker. You always been grinding. Like, so I know you was doing your welding thing at the time. You wasn't really quite doing fitness like that. What got you into fitness? I know you teaching step and all that stuff now. What got you into that stuff now?
I mean, I'm honestly say probably just the drive to keep going. It's like you first step into it and you don't really know much. Then you start enjoying some stuff. Then you like, oh, I could do that too. I could do this too. Like when I first, when I first started like my fitness journey, I was about 315 pounds. I was 315 pounds when I first started. So it's like I had no idea that I would even enjoy any of this because I was too fat. You too fat to know if you can do anything. You can't do no bear crawl, your belly dragging. So you don't know if you like it or not yet. So it's like once I did get into it, like I started training with Philly. He actually got me down. He got me down probably like over 150 pounds, man. I think when I got done training with him, I was 225. Yeah. When I got done training with him, I was 225. And yeah, man.
You went
like
from 315 to 225.
Yeah. Probably in less than a year, man. Like I still think he's one of the best trainers out. It's just I learned the lessons and now I know how to do it myself.
So is that when you became a sex symbol?
Yeah, actually, yo. So listen,
this is MoeJo Fit behind the story.
When you work really hard for your gains, right, and you start seeing like, oh, I got muscle here, I got muscle there. Right. Like I had to talk myself into wearing a hoodie today because I've been working out real hard lately, right?
Okay.
He does the same thing every day.
I'm like, man, I got to put a hoodie on because I can't be showing all these people this flash. So yes, when I got in shape, I got probably to. It was probably around 225 where I started being comfortable. I started going to Just Train, got cut up real good with some CrossFit, right?
Yeah.
And after that, man, I couldn't put a shirt on. Why should I? It was a crime to put a shirt on. Y'all know how many tears I bled on the floor?
So with that being said, like, what would you tell someone, you know what I'm saying? Because starting for 315, that's a lot, bro. Like, that's a lot of weight, a lot of pressure on your joints, stuff like that. What would you tell someone who's starting out at that weight? Like, what advice would you give them?
Just because you are comfortable, this ain't good for you. Just because you're comfortable, it ain't good for you. You might like how you look. You might like how you might not feel like you feel too bad. You ain't going to the doctor. You ain't sick. I wasn't none of those things. I could still run. I was good. Like I was an athletic fat dude, but it took me to lose it to actually see what feel better. Like you see how fat feel, see how fit feel one time.
Oh, that's a bar.
So it's like
Deion Cole said that. Because he was talking about, it's like when you go to McDonald's or fast food, he's like, you've already had it before.
Yeah.
You know what it tastes like. Just try to be skinny one time in your life.
One time.
If you don't like it, go back.
But see, I don't even say skinny though. I'm gonna just say healthy. Like me, I don't want to be. I got skinny before, and that's what actually made me kind of totally step back from fitness, like for a little. I had to.
Yeah.
I started being too skinny. Your family like, dang, you look good last week, but now you sure you ain't sick or nothing.
Black people are so toxic.
I swear they're so toxic.
I swear.
Toxic to say that. Like
It ain't just
crazy.
black people.
No, it ain't just black people. It's just people in general,
Family
man.
is so toxic.
Yeah.
Bro.
1 week they like, you're fat, man. You need to stop eating. The next
Right.
week is like, yo, you need to start eating. It's like, come on, which
Yeah.
one you want me to do?
I want to be the healthiest version of me. Like I'm not letting anybody tell me what I should or shouldn't be doing, bro. Like
So and that's to my point right there, that just because you're comfortable, like ain't nobody talking about you, ain't nobody telling you nothing. Your friends ain't gonna tell you when you
Right.
when you unhealthy. Like nobody's gonna tell you. They gonna probably say like, yeah, you're big sometimes. Like your granny might tell you, but other than that, nobody gonna tell you that you losing it. Like you got your stomach flooding over. Nobody's gonna tell you. They just gonna keep letting you live because they don't see you every day. So it ain't really like hurting them. It's only hurting you. So
I would say being overweight is an inconvenience.
yeah.
100%.
It's
It
an
becomes
inconvenience. It's because like when you're like when you're trying to like try on clothes, when you're trying to sit at a movie theater, when you get on a plane, when you're doing all that other stuff like going to a game or whatever, them seats be real uncomfortable when you overweight. Like, you know what I'm saying? When you just somewhere, you just big, it's taking up all that space. Like, bro, like it's such an inconvenience, man.
Yeah.
You can't even get on certain rides and do certain things you want to do. You can't go skydiving. Like, it's just certain
You can't
things
even go get an outfit at last minute's notice.
last minute. You know
And
what
you
I'm saying?
don't, yeah, right, because you don't
It's an
know.
inconvenience, bro.
You don't know if it's going to fit you next week.
Yeah.
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 Because you watch that thing.
And then that's
Yeah.
a wrap for most of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so man, I've been bigger before too, and I just know like, oh no, I just prefer to be lean. I prefer to be smaller.
But you got to make it to that spot where you're uncomfortable enough, man, where it's like, I got to do it.
I gotta do something.
Yeah, so it's going to sound crazy, like what made me decide finally. So it all happened in like within 2 weeks, both of these things. The first one was terrible. I'm walking down the street. We on West 6 kicking it, me and my boys. I'm big. I had on a hoodie on and a jacket. You feel me? Hoodie and a jacket on. We kicking it. This car, they almost crashed. All you hear is skirt. And then like, yeah, they almost crashed, man. People honking the horns. And we all start laughing because it was a car full of girls. They speed and pass. We laughing. One of them leaning her head out the window and say, "Shut your fat A up." Look, it's like 7 of us, bruh. It's 7 of us. And this one dude, but I was a bigger target. So it was like, I was a bigger target.
I know where you was going with that. I could have. I tried to hold it in, bro.
It was crazy. It was like, dang. So I started walking after that car because I'm like, I gotta catch up to them to give my rebuttal because you ain't about to just do that. Everybody laughing at me now. And then I want to say 2 weeks later, I had decided to cut all my hair off. Right?
Okay.
I was like, I had some real kind of like Chad hair, kind of, but
Okay.
mine started
Oh,
leaning.
whoa,
in the middle,
whoa,
you feel me? No disrespect. No disrespect.
no disrespect.
I ain't get my line up either. So it's
First of
all
all,
good.
I get lineups.
So yeah, I had waves though. I had some nice waves, man. But I finally decided to cut it off, and I had told myself like, I can't be fat and bald. You feel me? You can't be fat and bald. You got to pick a struggle, dude. You got to pick one. Like think. Right, like with hair on, they can't see the hot dog roll. As soon as the hair gone, man, pull the grill out, bro. They got Franks on your back. Like, for real, I'm serious, man. You can't be fat and bald, bro. You can't be fat and bald,
I agree.
man.
You gotta pick a struggle. You gotta pick a struggle.
Yeah, the bag of that. Oh, that's. I don't know if you had to pick one. If you had to pick one, the overlap of the belt or the crunch in the back of the head. You had to pick one.
Wait, the overload? What you mean overload?
You know the
belly.
the
where
way
you got where you got the belly flap underneath the belt, like tied up.
You got the belly over the belt.
Oh, that's so uncomfortable.
Or the joint that you just said, but like bad.
I think
I'd rather have the belly flap, but I'd rather have the belly over the belt.
you can hide the belly button.
Yeah, the back of the head joint. That's
it's just
That
out
little
all
fat
day.
in the back of that head.
I
And
don't
it's
care how
sweating.
handsome you think you are.
Yeah.
How you get the? I always wanted to know, like when a dude gets like a bald fade, right? Like, is the barber like?
Yes,
Yeah,
I've seen it
yeah,
before.
yeah, look
I've
that
seen
up.
him. He had the pierce. He had to basically be like
spread
spread
the
the
skin.
spread the hot dog pack and get in there. I would honestly be like, yo, you got to disinfect them now, because bruh, that ain't seen no sunlight in 2 weeks.
Oh,
and you
my
gonna put the clippers in there? You about to cut my hair next? People roasting you. It's just too much. It's
Yeah,
inconvenience,
yeah.
bro. It's just inconvenience. That's what we're gonna call it, an inconvenience. I
Yeah,
got
being
good
overweight
at
is definitely inconvenience, bro.
Yeah.
teach you how to roast people though. I got good at talking stuff.
Yeah, I can see that.
Well, I would say that too,
Real
because
good.
if everybody knows, like, I was 200 pounds when I was 10 years old. I was 210 at 10. I was 5'3". 5'3", 210 at 10, and wearing a size 42 pants.
What kind of shoes were you wearing?
Oh, I had all the fly shoes.
They was all leaning though,
Probably
wasn't it?
definitely. You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? When I was
Man, we ain't, this ain't body shaming.
No,
this
it's
is
good.
just
I don't
talking
care.
about
It's
ourselves.
reality. It's
It's
just
ourselves.
reality.
Like
Right.
I've been through it. He's been through it.
When I
Man,
was 12,
serious.
when I was 12, I wore a size 13 shoe, bro. And so once I finally like got taller, I started like, you know what I'm saying, working out, getting leaner, my feet shrank. Like I was so big, my feet shrank. You know what I'm saying? When I lost weight, like that's crazy. But I would just tell.
Whoa, what size shoe do you wear right now?
I wear 12.
You were 13 at what age?
I wore 13 at 12.
Wow.
See, it was probably though his foot was so,
so
wide
fat,
you had to get a bigger
it
shoe.
couldn't fit in other shoes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
So
sorry,
it
bro.
was like-
Yeah, I was a big
sorry.
boy. I was a big
Yeah.
boy, bro. It was very inconvenient, and it like, and so you said you had to get good at roasting. So I had to. So I used to fight a lot because I wasn't good at roasting. So I used to just always
Oh.
fight when people used to crack jokes. I'd be like,
Boom. As simple as that.
I ain't had no jokes.
Right.
I ain't had no
Top
joke, but
rope.
Now I got jokes, so we can go there. You know
I
what I'm
remember
saying?
having a fight. You know how they did those days where they get your weight, your temperature and stuff at school,
man. Oh,
and they put it on the paper and they send you back to
That's
class.
so embarrassing.
People like, what yours say? A knuckle sandwich if you
Yeah.
coming over here. If you
all
read
good.
my
I cover my
picture,
shit.
it's gonna say us suspended. Cause I'm about to fight you. No question.
People like, how much you got? I'm like,
You really wanna know?
150, 200 like a mother, 150,
Everybody else was coming up like mine 110,
They're like,
120.
"Shit, you ain't 150
150.
in your left foot in that 13.
Right, bro. Big, bro. Like,
I'm sorry, you know what, bro?
I remember having
Man,
to wear
better
t-shirts,
days.
wear t-shirts to the pool and stuff. Oh,
Yes.
that was-
T-shirt to the
the
pool.
pool,
I
bro.
think that's the biggest hindrance. That you can't. You walking down the street, you hot. You can't take your shirt off. They gonna be like,
yeah.
his titties out.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's just a hindrance, man.
such a
So to your point, that's when I became a sex symbol.
A sex
That's when I became. As soon as I was like,
I forgot that
I'm
question.
comfortable with me. It's hard to keep it. Like right now, it's hard to keep a shirt on
I
because
feel
I've been
you.
working.
Yeah.
You be working out, bro, as hard as you worked out. And I remember like not being able to take my shirt off and feeling uncomfortable because I did have like man boobs and stuff
Yeah.
like that. And so like now that I have a chest, I got some abs, I'll be like, nah, bro, I'm popping this top. And I don't care what nobody
Ain't no
say.
way I'm about
And
to wear
then
this
too,
shit.
like, I don't like people like, oh man, you still fat. I'm like, you fat? Like, nigga, you can call me whatever, but call me my own cell
Man,
phone,
listen,
bro. I look good. I don't care what nobody say.
The people that got the most confidence in this world are the dudes that don't wear a shirt, but they're built so bad. You can tell they not, but they don't care, and they don't. And like, you know, we all probably do this more often than not. You walk like kind of with your core like embraced instead of just
yeah.
like,
Yeah.
you know. Like, you know, Jamie Foxx used to do that on the Jamie Foxx show all the time. He'd be like, you know,
Then he'll pop it out.
Yeah,
every now
you probably-
and then,
yeah.
like,
It's just that.
so they have abs and they have a big gut. And then, so the dudes that can like go shirtless, go topless, and not have any care, I want to be at that point in my life.
Me too. I agree.
I don't want to look like that, but I want to have that kind of confidence. Like, yeah, I know I look the way I look, but I don't care.
I don't know, man. It's
That's
hard
hard
to
to get
say because so when I was big, when you get it, all right, I'm gonna say like my biggest that I'm ever is like in relationships, right? You get into a relationship,
Oh.
you get so comfortable, you almost stop caring like you stop like what you look like. You stop getting dressed. You ain't buying you ain't getting fresh and fit no more. You just chilling at the house drinking wine. It's kind of like you
You
just
ain't
have
drinking wine.
nobody.
You ain't just drinking
Yeah,
wine.
you got nobody that you trying to impress. So you kind of stop caring about yourself a little bit, and next thing you know, people like, dang, bro, you need some money or something.
They call it a happy weight relationship.
What's going on?
Well, you have a you have a I won't say a brand new child like it's a purchase, but you know what I mean. You have a young child.
That's my little baby.
And
right
that's when
there.
you gain weight too. You gain weight.
man,
You gain
you
weight
gain
during
weight.
pregnancy. Too.
How has how is it? Because I was thinking about this earlier. You do have a lot going on. I know you and we'll get into this in a bit. But with your step classes, I know you do some traveling too with that. Yeah. How do you balance that in maintaining a relationship and maintaining just fatherhood, like
and your fitness?
How and your sanity. How do you? Because a lot of people that we come across, including us, we all have our own things we're trying to balance. So how do you do that? How have you been figuring that out?
Tell you the truth, man, it's a battle every day. It's a different battle every day. From week to week, you kind of got to see what come up. You kind of got to deal with it then, because like my step career, it is ever changing, ever evolving, thankfully. But it's kind of like I don't know what next month gonna cause for. I don't know what the next year gonna cause for. But it's tough, man. I'm gonna say that. Dealing with one, I gained so much weight back, man. Just like when I was doing classes 5 days a week, it got real bad. Like I went all the way back up to like 250, I think, like 250 and some 250, 255. So I had to actually cut down on my classes, step back from that, and then when the baby finally did come, step back from other stuff, and the gym was the one that was taking the biggest hit. Because when you got so much stuff that you got to do, you can't do the stuff that really benefits you, the stuff that you should be doing. It's hard to.
I call this the airplane model, right? You know how you get on the airplane and they be like, yo, if the cabin pressure drop, put your mask on, then you be able to help others and stuff like that. I feel like as a human being, as a leader, as a man, sometimes you got to take that airplane model and take care of yourself, because if you don't take care of yourself, you're no good to anybody else. And people will always pull and tug at you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. There's like
much as they can.
As much as they can to allow you to. Like I remember dating, you know what I'm saying? Like dating or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Everybody knows I'm dating right now too, but when I was
I didn't know.
Yeah, I know I'm dating.
I didn't know.
I got somebody.
I'm just kidding.
Too.
I'm just kidding.
You know what I'm saying? But we'll keep down whatever. But when you dating,
shout out to a girl like
that
Boo.
was a really strange shout
I see
out.
you, Boo.
I see you. I see you. But when you dating, especially when you date, I don't know what other people do, you know what I'm saying? But I'm straight. So when I date women, it's never enough time. Like you ever go out with a girl and you might spend the whole weekend with her. Like the whole weekend. Yeah. Y'all done kicked it over 3 days straight. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Sunday night come around, you're like, all right, babe, it's been cool seeing you. She's like, oh no, I don't want to go. I don't want to miss you. Like, what the fuck? You're not tired of me.
You know what would be the wildest part of that
crazy,
though? Before you liked me, I could barely get anything. You had a job, you had friends, hobbies. As soon as you start liking me a lot, then it's like I don't got nothing to do ever. I just got you. I got you to do. That's it. That's it.
So what we doing? They get to ask you, what we doing? I'm about to go to the cigar shop with my boys. I don't know what you about to do.
You really gonna leave me today though?
Today though?
Today?
We had 72 hours, man. We done been together for 72 hours. Bruh. I don't even work this much.
Though, but in similar, and I'm glad you said what you mentioned about with the gym, and things kind of had to take a step back, because those can be difficult decisions to make. But in the gym, in a relationship, in a job, whatever, it's easy to lose yourself, lose your focus, and realize damn, I've been devoting so much time to this, and these things over here got pushed to the back burner. Some of them are good, right? I think we can admit, whenever you gain something gets left behind,
Yeah.
So it should. I think when things, sometimes we have things in our life that when one thing comes alive, one thing has to die, and vice versa. Yeah. But relationships, sometimes I know you're being kind of goofy with it, but I'm just thinking it's
Relationships are work, bro.
There's so much
tough.
work, and
It's
and
tough.
I think
It's
it's like trying to figure out how to not get so involved or get so head over heels in it that you forget why you're in it, right?
Yep.
And what your role is in it, especially if like you're going off of like the lovey-dovey, like we enjoy each other, but you're not really like building and grinding together and understanding like what's our purpose together, and so
I think things be just so great until you get responsibilities together. Once you get responsibilities together, then it's like things get tested. People be like, how come how they say your side chick, you be feeling all good going to your side chick house with your main girl, you be pissed. That's because y'all got to talk about the bills.
And the side chicks, the side chick can say, or a side dude can say all they want. At the end of the day, they don't have the responsibility. They could be like, "Yeah, I love you. I'll do anything for you," knowing they're gonna leave.
No, you gotta go home to that
right.
man.
So the buy-in, there's no buy-in.
It
ain't no buy-in. Yeah, facts.
There's a buyout though.
So how do you like? So for me, like, it is hard. How old's your baby now?
10 months. She
10
turned
months.
10 months. On 30.
It's so hard trying to like balance fatherhood, relationship, like work, stuff like that. Like, cause like
being a sex symbol,
that's the
toughest part.
being a former actor.
Cause man, it's like,
because I really love kicking it with my kids, right? Like I love kicking, spending time with them. But like it be certain days like I don't really get that much time with my babies, and I be like, dang, today sucked, man. You know what I'm saying?
Father's guilt, man.
Like, I ain't get that much time because I've been working all day. I've been grinding all day. That's like those days suck for me, man. Those days absolutely suck for me. So yeah, I know the vibes. I know the vibes. So like, how was it? You know what I'm saying? You know, I mean, you pretty close. So like, how was it becoming a father for the first time, bro?
It was more than I expected. It was more than I expected, man. That's one thing I could say. I could definitely say it was more than I expected. So I'm gonna say you got this idea of love, right? You got this idea of love. As soon as you have a child, your whole definition kind of changed. Cause you see somebody like, no matter if you come in the house with groceries, if you come in the house with nothing, if you come out in the house and you lost stuff, your kid gonna be still happy, still like the energy just always there, man, and it never changed. It never changed. It's like no expectations, just the fact that you came home. So it's like, it's just different, man. You don't get that. It actually make you start questioning like your other relationships with other people. Cause you be like, man, if they like me this much, is you treating me right? That's how you be instantly, man. So it just, and that go from friendships to your mama, your daddy, all of that stuff. You just start questioning everything because it's just such a different situation, man. Not to mention you feel more responsible instantly. Like you got to think about so much like instantly, like because you got a person to depend on you now. Like when we was in the tornado, I was like, yo, can I get this text message off before I fly in the air to tell T to tell Marley I love her. Sorry I couldn't make it home.
And if you're listening and you're wondering what they talking about, we will get into that shortly.
Yeah. So it's like you think about all you think about is your family right after that, man. Like every day, every action you take. I was at a bar one time. This dude, he was impersonating me, man. He was impersonating me, right? Like telling me his name is MoeJo and telling me he work at Little Giants, telling me
Did he know
all
who
this
you were?
stuff. I'm guessing so because he just knew all of my information. So me, I'm like, man, I should just elbow drop this dude in the head and get it over with, right? I'm like, dang, I gotta go on. It was a day before I was going out of town on a tour. And I'm like, dang, I gotta go on tour tomorrow. I got a 4-show weekend. My daughter gonna be. I'm like, man, if I choke this dude out in here, it ain't gonna end well for me. So it changed everything, man. Fatherhood changed everything.
And that's my saying right there. My saying is I gotta get home.
Man, I gotta get back to the house, bro. I got to.
And it's like kids have their scope of understanding is so much different from ours. So like we have relationships with people, right? We're relational beings. So we go into the world. We got people we work with, we work out with, we kick it with, we run into. The child, like their circle is really small.
Yeah.
So when they see you, you're probably 50% of the people they know.
Yeah.
Like in the world as they get older. So yeah, like they're not thinking like, dang man, dad probably had a rough day. You know,
they ain't thinking about none of that. They ain't thinking about none of that. It don't matter what happened to dad. They go dad. That's it. That's it. And it's funny that you said that because you are like it'd be 5 of y'all. That's the world to them.
Right. If a kid is lucky. If a kid is really lucky.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
So it's funny that you say that though. So yeah, I think that just changed me so much, man. Fatherhood changed me so much, man.
Does it give you like a little extra? To me, it made me like it turned me up a little bit too.
It make you need to succeed.
Yeah,
you gotta succeed. Now, like all of the options is over with. I made a post, and I think people took it wrong. They was like, Mo might be suicidal or something. I was like, I have no option to kill myself. You feel me? I have no option to kill myself.
No.
It was stemmed from a conversation I was having between me and another instructor. I have no option to kill myself due to the fact that I need to provide for this kid now. This is my responsibility.
Yeah.
Like this is my life now. I gotta see this thing grow. I gotta see her turn 18. I need to see her move on.
Absolutely,
so
bro.
It's not an option. There's no outs, no easy outs.
I think people, like I say this all the time. I say I don't have, respectfully to people who have depression. I know depression is a real thing. I understand it. I totally get it. I don't have the luxury of being depressed as a man. You don't get to be depressed. You don't get to feel sad or be in your feelings or have a low moment because everything is riding on you. So many things are riding on you. You have so many responsibilities. I'm not saying women don't, but as a man, I can tell you my experience. It's like I've never had the luxury, man, because like I've always been like the patriarch, like the leader of my family. Like I've been the Moses of my family for a long time. So like with that being said, it's like I wish like, and this is some things I probably need to heal from. I need to work through like mentally. Like I wish I had the ability to be like, yo, I'm not good right now. I need help. Go through something. And usually what that leads to is to me making bad decisions or trash decisions or being too aggressive or doing something out of character. You know what I'm saying? Like
you melt down after a while.
Yeah.
Like ain't nobody invincible.
You end up having a breakdown. You end up having a breakdown because you don't get that time. So like I would tell anybody like right now, especially you're a man, like take some time for your mental health. That's very important. And like you said, like you can't commit suicide. You can't go out like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? But because you have that thing that's drawing you, some people still have children and still do it because they feel like they're not even worthy of the child and even worthy of having it, you know what I'm saying? Or the situation, or they feel like the kid or something might be better. I just want to encourage whoever's feeling like that, if you listen to this, man, look, you matter so much, bro. Like, do not give up. Keep fighting. Keep striving. Keep doing what you got to do. There's somebody who loves you. There's somebody who cares for you. Somebody depending on you. All right? Just
I feel that, bro. I feel that. You know, and going back, it's funny how this all kind of comes full circle. You were talking about taking care of yourself. You can't fully help someone if you're, you know, dying inside. Well, let me say that. Let me say that differently.
You can.
If you really care about, it's hard to care about people if you don't care about yourself, because you can care for people, but it could be with a motive that is contrary to building yourself up. So an example of that could be like, yeah, I love helping people, right? I love serving people. I love, you know, making sure other people have when I need.
But there's limits to it.
But if it's with the expectation of, I hope that they know I did this and they think of me a certain way because I'm doing it, then it's like self-gratifying. So
I mean, it's people that live for that. Like it's people
100%.
that do stuff just for that, and
100%.
Like if they no longer can do stuff for other people, they feel like they just might as well end it all. And if they have nothing else.
And if you James,
but depression it come in all different forms.
Yeah.
Man. Everybody got different outlets.
Yeah.
So that's why I say like always watch your friends, man. Always still, even though they gonna say, "Oh, I'm cool," still ask them how they doing, man. It's just a nice gesture.
When I was going through my divorce, right, and it had some very, you know, for anyone that's experienced an ending of something, you don't really know what it's like until you actually go through it. So I was like, for months, going through the motions and probably doing a terrible job of doing that. And it was one person in particular who, ironically, we're talking about yoga. We've had yoga's come up a lot lately. It was a yoga instructor who I had met maybe a month before that, but we were working together at my job. And he asked me one day, like, "Hey man, how you doing?" And like, you know, we're guys, you know, even if we're in the worst possible situation, we always say, "I'm good, man. How are you?" "Yeah, I'm hanging, man," or whatever. And I was like, "Yeah, I'm good." And he stopped and he was like, "No, like, how are you doing?" And I'm like, "I'm actually kind of shitty right now."
Everything on fire.
and I was like, I said, "You know, man, I'm going through a separation. We're going to be getting divorced." And I'm just like, I really feel like I just failed and I'm having a hard time moving past it. He was like, "Hey man, I went through a divorce 3 years ago. And you're gonna have dark days, but you're gonna get through those dark days to have better days, but you have to go through those dark days to earn those good days." And I was like, damn. And looking at him, it's funny because looking at him, I'm like, man, this dude he's got kids. He's, you know, he's one of the guys that got like the cool like stickers on their car that they've been out west and stuff. I'm like, this dude probably does a lot of dope stuff.
Yeah. Now,
not knowing like everyone's got a story, and he had so. First of all, don't think that just because you see someone and they portray a certain thing that they're that thing. Like, everyone's going through something. Everybody has been through something. And that just reminded me, like, man, having those difficult conversations are what helps, especially guys like us, grow and build. I appreciate and I value conversations with guys like, you know, like what we're doing now. And even we have our own circles where you got to have those conversations, check on each other, care about each other, you know, because if not, you know, we, like you said, everybody's got an outlet, and they're not more outlets are probably harmful than helpful.
Yeah.
To deal with our stress and our situations.
That's probably on my bag.
No, go ahead.
That's probably why I like being in shape, man. It's like it's a hell of an outlet, man. It's like, it's just different.
It's a
different.
secret weapon.
It give you something to do, something to look forward to.
Yeah.
And it just like take your mind off of things. And it builds so much character just because you throughout your workout, you're gonna have to go through so many obstacles. Like, you don't feel like doing none of this. That's an obstacle in itself. Getting to the gym, that's an obstacle. It just builds so much character, man. It all around like make you physically, spiritually, mentally just a better person, man. So you could be crying with a tub of ice cream on the couch, or you feel me, shit, in the gym saying, "I'm about to look better next week." I'm gonna cry with my shirt off.
Flexing on it.
He got the shirt on like,
right. Oh, look in the mirror. Oh, I'm all right.
I heard a saying a long time ago. Don't cry to give up. Cry to keep going.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Don't cry to give up. Cry to keep going. Don't be just sitting there in your feelings, bro, like in the back of the shower with the crying, bro. Keep going, bro.
plus like crying. I think if I really had to think about it, I usually feel better after I've had to cry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's like you're so flushing out all that tension and emotion that you feel onto.
What's that Life Genesis song? It's like taking your soul to the laundromat.
Yeah, for sure.
Hey, that's a bar right there.
For
Soul
sure.
through the laundromat, man. Because a good cry, it helps so much, man.
So we've been being real serious this episode. It's not what I
Right, this is what
expected.
you're supposed to do.
That's what I expected from Mo, especially. But I got a game I want to play. Something.
Do I need to scoot over?
No, bro. What's wrong?
Ah,
with you?
man, you getting wild.
is
You gotta
so
like, play
crazy.
Twister here?
No, nothing like that, man. Nothing like that.
CrossFit Twister.
No, nothing like that. So a game I want to call, man. Is it manly or are we gonna leave it for the ladies?
Okay.
Manly, is it man-ish or leave it for the
Man, see,
ladies?
that's tough
Okay.
because we ain't even allowed to.
We're doing it, bro.
High five or something no more. Like I heard it's zesty.
Or leave it for the ladies. That's what we gonna do. So I'm gonna ask you guys some questions.
Yeah, all right.
And you gotta tell me, is it man-ish or leave it for the ladies?
Who's going first?
Mo gotta go first.
Okay.
You guess.
Let's
All
go.
right. All right, Mo. Getting a pedicure, is that man-ish or leave it for the ladies?
Man-ish.
That's man-ish.
That's pedicure's feet, right?
Yeah, feet.
Man-ish. You need them toes to be all right, man.
Need them dogs.
You need them
the
toes
dogs
to be
tame.
all right.
I feel you. I feel you.
That's for any and everybody.
Right.
Any and
What
everybody.
do you say, Chad?
I just did. It's for any and everybody.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
But that's just new generation, though. It used to. You probably would have got talked about. back in the day.
Our uncles, our dads, they weren't doing that.
Nah, they still ain't doing that. Still ain't doing that.
All right. Cleaning yourself with after you do number 2 with a wet wipe or some type of disposable wet napkin. Is that man-ish or leave that for the females?
That's man-ish, though. I would say you don't really get them. Are you carrying around wet wipes? If you carrying around wet wipes,
That's a little.
I think leave that for the ladies, though. Only because, well, dudes getting their butt ate nowadays and stuff. So I don't know. Maybe dudes is carrying wet wipes around now. So it makes sense then. So I guess 2024 man-ish, man. You should keep it clean if you getting your butt ate. If you into that,
more than just that reason,
if you into
though.
that, if
That's
you
not
into
the
that.
only reason why it should be clean.
But with a wet wipe, it's like,
I'm not even gonna say that's a manish or a leave it for the ladies. That's just a.
Because I saw a post one time and dude was like, that is the G word if you use a wet wipe on your butt.
he insecure, I think. I wouldn't have brought it that far. I'd be like, you care about your butt a lot. You like somebody going in there probably. You feel me?
I think
Ain't
you
nothing wrong with
do.
it.
I'm in full support of whatever you need to do, and you feel comfortable to keep that area hygienically up to par, at least.
Is you carrying them around, though.
as best as you can.
But look, so
as best as you can.
If they available on the toilet, yeah, I would use one. But do you got your own pack? Like,
No.
do you got your own pack of wet wipes in here?
Nah.
No.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
But I dabble if I can. Like I'll dabble on like a faucet.
Yeah. Or
Maybe I've done
but
that.
I have sometimes I do have the dude wipes in my bag. You know what I'm saying?
So you saying you keep wet wipes
Sometimes
with you?
I got
You
them,
got wet
sometimes I
wipes
got
with
them on
you?
me. Big, bro, I'm so,
I asked that like
Okay, here's one.
but they're for like a full body. Like so, I'm so
Yeah, in the gym,
worried
yeah.
about
It makes sense.
but be smelling bad or something like that, bro. As a trainer, I do not want nobody to ever smell me,
And
bro.
as a trainer,
You
wearing
wanna
all them
smell like you were
spandex,
making-
you'll get jockage, man.
Yeah,
It'd be wild.
Yeah,
For real.
I can't risk that. So I'd rather overdo it. You know what I'm saying than underdo it.
So are you for or against dropping a deuce in public?
Oh, I'll
In
drop it
public? Oh, in
Nah.
public for sure.
Man,
if I gotta
listen,
go,
man,
this
I gotta
thing
go,
is
I gotta
coming.
go.
I don't know where to go. I'm not about to. I ain't about to be struggling in a car.
Holding it.
Yeah,
Oh,
got making Tootsie Rolls in my cheeks and shit. No, I ain't doing that, man. I'm about to let this go. We at McDonald's.
Hey.
It is going down.
Yeah,
going down.
absolutely. I'm glad we're all on the same page with that one.
Yeah.
I think it. So I would think that you could lead that to the ladies being like, I gotta go home. If you a fella and you like, I can't do it in public.
You weird.
I be like, I don't understand what's going on.
You got any others?
I got some more.
All right.
So, man is getting facials.
I kind of would leave that to the ladies, kind of. But you feel I got this chocolate mahogany daughter skin. You feel me? So I don't really deal with no bumps or nothing. Thank God, I ain't never had none. Of that.
But I let me tell you something. Like, whenever I got a facial, it's from a woman. So like, I don't see nothing wrong with that.
Would you choose to like go to? Do dudes give facials?
Some barbers do it.
I don't count that as a facial though.
Some
You
barbers
talking about
do.
when they put the towel on your?
on you, they put
that
the-
ain't really
That's
your.
not a facial.
That's
But
not
I'm
a
telling you,
facial.
But it's not a facial.
But
ain't a
they
facial.
rub cream on you, put the hot
said
towel on
they
you,
rub
bro.
cream on you.
But they're not
That's
like
considered a facial, bro.
No,
No, 'cause
then you got to excrete. You
Them
got to
doing
push
the
out.
facials, they
yeah.
be doing all of the what is that called? The little-
Exfoliate.
Yeah, exfoliate. Oh, you get them for real.
So I'm gonna say this. This is my stance on it. This is my stance on it. The same, and it kind of goes with the pedicure.
Okay.
I don't consider like that's something that females do or guys. If you want one, get one. I've had them before, but like thousands of generations of people, specifically men, have survived and thrived without getting those things. We feel like because we're like in a and you can
peaceful. It's a peaceful time.
But we are very much a generation of self-care, which to me is like shut the hell up, because I think some of that is like it goes way overboard. But like self-care, take care of yourself. Like okay, all right, so okay, we get it.
Yeah.
But sometimes just scrub your face, man. Just wash yourself.
So tell me, you can do it yourself. You can
if
do it
your
yourself.
son, hey, here go how you, okay, this is leave to the ladies or to them if it's mannish. Your son came up to you like, Dad, I'm about to be late. Where you gotta go, son? I'm about to miss my facial appointment. Would you be like, why are you getting a facial?
Run that back. If the son is about to,
but if he a teenager, he got pimples and stuff. I would understand.
Not even no pimples. He's just going here because he do this every other week.
I would be like, I'd be like, son, this is a stage of your life you're gonna get through. This is a part of you becoming the man you are. It's puberty.
So you telling them like live with the pimples and stuff.
Man, get through it. You'll be all right.
Get through it. So mannish. So it's
I don't
for the ladies.
I don't consider it a mannish thing though, or I don't consider it a gender thing.
Okay.
I consider it like it's a natural part of the natural stage of life.
It's a luxury that
girls go through puberty too, pimples and all that too.
But I think you would take your daughter to get a facial when she asked to, instead you would tell your son to go through it.
I don't know what the typical is. And you said if my kid came up to me, first of all, I would say, "You're not my kid."
You know it hypothetically, sir. Hypothetically, man.
Listen,
if your dog came up like, "Yo, I'm getting a facial,"
I'd be like, first of all, why are you talking right now? Get out of my face.
So another one I want to bring up: guys wearing Crocs in public.
That's everybody, I think. It's
everybody wears them.
Yeah, you can wear those at the bowling alley.
So you feel like Crocs is cool, like you don't.
Dude, you can wear them at the bowling alley.
All right,
you know somebody uncle got some Crocs on at the bowling alley.
Okay, all right.
I got one for you.
I got one more.
Okay, go ahead. Because I'm not gonna lie, you're throwing some lobs right now. You're not getting anything that's like
crazy. Yeah, you ain't giving that crazy.
All right. Mimosas.
What? They said we can't have mimosas.
Man, you gotta. I'm telling you, these are things that like women be like, guys are sassy, they spicy for things like this. So like,
if me and my girl, whoever I'm with, say, hey man, it's a Sunday, say it's a weekend afternoon. Like, hey, let's go grab a couple of drinks. Let's do some mimosas.
It ain't. But when you with your girl, stuff is different. You can. Right, you can do anything when you with your girl. Anything that can be considered sassy.
Are you out with your dude?
You out with your boys. It's four of y'all. Y'all at breakfast.
You're not going to no mimosa.
Is you getting a mimosa or no?
Well, okay, let's do this. Let's do this.
You just said you like breakfast. You like breakfast.
Yeah, what did you get a mimosa at breakfast?
No, once in a blue. No. Once in a blue. But how many times, okay, let's just back it up and say, how many times are we like, hey, let's go grab brunch? As guys, how many times?
Hey, you know what's crazy? So
we go to a diner and then you say mimosa and they'll be like, do you want coffee or do you want?
Hey, remember we went to DC and we went to that, what is it called? Silver Coin or something like that.
We used to go to breakfast a lot though.
We all got mimosas. It was 7 dudes.
Oh man,
with a table full of mimosas.
because we're not
looking like some bad beats.
Oh my god.
A table, 7 mimosas, waiter. Yo, all of us had muscles, man.
Well,
I know
not all.
They thought we was from Chocolate City, bro.
We had at least one non-muscle.
Man, well, yeah, who? Oh man, oh yeah, come on, man, you wild, bro.
Hey, listen.
Either way, it was a table full of mimosas.
Drink what you want to drink, and I've told this, Mo. I've told this to James before because he left something off the list.
Go ahead.
We talked about ankle jewelry, anklets, right? And I said, look.
Go ahead.
I said, you can really do whatever you want. there's a video I sent you before the show of a guy, probably in his 70s, a businessman. He's married. He said that in this interview, he had a really nice suit, very nice suit from the waist up, and then he had on high heels, and he was sitting in like a director's chair like yours. In this interview, he was saying that he was in a meeting or he was somewhere before, and he heard the noise of like heels behind him, and he turned around, and it was a woman in a business suit, and he came to realize like, okay, a female in a pair of heels like demands, especially how they walk and carry themselves, demands a certain level of respect and attention. So he said to his wife, he's like, I want to try this out. And she was in support of, she went with him to buy the heels. And so,
first of all,
so hold on.
Getting a size 13 wide.
I'm going to put this in the
just got 'em
same
at the store.
category as the anklet. And there's other things too. No, hear me out.
What?
No way.
Hear me out. I haven't even said my stance yet.
Let him talk, Jay.
No, bro.
He
You're not
talking
gonna do that.
about
I haven't had my
You're not gonna
stance
do that.
yet.
Go ahead, man.
You can do whatever you want, but you can't be surprised when people look at you like you're crazy because you're doing something that's against the norm. And whether you like it or not, every society's got the norms, right? There are some societies where it's not uncommon to see men holding hands that are close down the street, and it's not seen a certain way.
They do that in Saudi all the time.
So
just hold hands.
Yeah, when out in Southern Africa, it's like that too.
Saudi,
So
they just do that.
Just hold hands.
all I'm
Like,
saying is there are customs, there are norms,
I mean,
there
it's
are,
different customs,
especially with fashion, and like our fashion is ever evolving and combining with past fashion trends. But you cannot, like, you gotta do it confidently. Like, if you're gonna do it. And if someone says something about you or looks at you sideways, don't be surprised.
That's what we do, bro.
Man,
but I'm personally not gonna see him in heels or the ankle joint.
Man, a dude wearing heels is something totally different, bro.
I'm gonna be honest. If a dude got on heels, for one, you cared about it so much that you practiced in them. Like,
you had to practice.
like you cared about him that much.
He
a different dude. He's a different dude. He's a different dude. It's fine, whatever you want to. That's between you and yourself.
So like, Chad always gets on me because of ankle jewelry, but I told him like how I've seen ankle jewelry.
Wait, time out. What was you said you have?
I said what? I said I have wore ankle jewelry. I do wear.
Oh, you did wear it. I don't think I've ever seen you actually wear it.
Yeah, I do wear it.
Wait,
I do
you did wear it?
I do wear it. I got a little ankle joint. I rock.
He said, "Where do you wear your?" So
does it got charms on it?
No, hell no.
The only thing I would say about that,
so when I got like loafers on, I got some loafers on. I got some low top like fresh kicks that ain't nobody really rocking.
Okay,
Something
here,
like
okay,
that.
all right.
so as a grown man though, like
You got to butter that one up.
you wear
I'm
like
telling you how I
you
wear
wear
it.
like shorts a lot, like out.
Yeah.
Well, you said you be what they call you ranch.
Ranch, yeah, I be
so you
dressing.
be trying to dress.
Ask him
I'll
who
be
calls him that.
Himself, that's all.
They call me ranch. Man, I'll show y'all. Everybody call me ranch.
Ain't no.
I'll check my DMs. Everybody
First of
call
all,
me
I have
ranch.
never called you ranch, and I'm 50% of your friends.
How many people in the last year called you ranch?
I just went out. I don't step out as much as I used to, but I just stepped out the other night, and somebody was like, "Okay, ranch."
Ain't
When
no
they saw
way
me,
they randomly was like,
They're
yo,
trolling you.
they might be
They
did they
trolling,
know
bro.
you before?
They
They
know
knew
me.
you. Oh, so
They
they
trolling
knew
you,
they
bro.
know
They
what
know
you
they
like.
call me ranch.
Oh yeah, talk to me nice then.
They know to call me ranch.
They trolling you, bro.
They not trolling me, bro.
Gotta be trolling. Not trolling you, but they care about you, man. That's your friend.
I have never.
What
seen
you have on? What you have on?
I had on these gray like bell bottoms type of fit. You know what I'm saying? I had on a black shirt. I had on a nice little trench coat.
It was a blazer. Was it a blazer?
No, it was just long
You got on
trench
bell
coat.
bottoms.
Yeah, bell bottoms.
You had a bell
Like the wide, like you went the flared out
The
jeans.
wide the wide legs is back
Okay,
in.
yeah,
now.
that's it. Yeah. They're not called bell bottoms though.
Yeah, but I just call them because that's all I can remember. Because I always wanted to dress like I'm from the '70s anyway.
So they was draped out,
I don't know what that means.
like for the bell
They flared
bottom.
out. They flared out.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
for
they flared.
for it to be a bell bottom, it gotta
yeah,
it gotta
flared out a
it gotta
little
be
bit.
draped
Yeah,
out. Like
yeah.
it gotta. So, what kind of shoes you have?
I had on these. These Nikes right here.
Oh man, that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah, I had a little look. And I had my shirt buttoned. You know, I have them buttoned down to here. You know how I get down. Couple chains on.
Couple chains.
Couple chains.
Hey,
on.
how many chains?
Just a couple.
Couple. You ain't count them. You ain't have to count them.
Couple is two.
Oh, it's couple
Couple
too.
too.
Oh, my bad.
So I'm sitting there. You know what I'm saying? Trench coat. Yeah.
This is not a hotline. We are not accepting phone calls
Right,
during the show. Is that you?
That's me going crazy. So let me answer that.
Oh, you on your cell phone.
And we're back.
Yeah, man. So lately it's just everybody say everything zesty, man. So you dudes can hold hands if they want to. Y'all can hug.
Again,
be zesty.
yeah, I'm at look, man.
Don't call
A
it.
hug, man, bruh. A hug can never be gay or
Yeah.
zesty, bruh. It's a dang on hug, bruh. Now, kissing in the mouth is
Oh, you in a relationship?
that's weird.
You in
That's
a
weird to me.
relationship?
I don't care what nobody say. That's weird to me. A kiss on the cheek, I kind of feel like that's okay. That's normal. Like
It's very okay. It's a cultural thing.
cultural thing.
Them
Especially father,
Sicilian
son.
dudes be kissing in the mouth.
What?
Chadwick,
What'd you say?
Sicilian dudes don't they kiss in the mouth?
Italians, they kiss.
I'm not a
peck,
Sicilian,
cheek,
so I
cheek.
don't know.
He looked at you like you was a Sicilian.
Because he's a racist.
Wait, you have him basically. He's the example for all other races.
He's mixed. He's mixed.
Come on, man.
I thought you were Sicilian and Lebanese.
Lebanese. I'm German, and I'm Italian.
Italian. Oh, I thought you were Sicilian this whole time.
And even if I was Sicilian, why do I have to know if we kiss people in the mouth?
Because I
that's your
think
culture.
your uncle would. You
Is
would
that
have
my
seen.
culture? Your
Yeah,
uncle
if
would
you
know
were
your-
Sicilian, you
what's
would have
your
kissed your
culture?
dad in the mouth
My
by
culture?
Yeah. What's your culture?
African.
Is it?
No, listen, I'm not
Your
done.
culture is African?
My culture is African, post-Atlantic slave trade.
Post-Atlantic slave trade.
Our cultures, yeah, but our culture,
I like
our
it.
norms are molded from our experiences, right?
Correct.
Okay. Where'd you grow up?
In Cleveland, Ohio.
Where'd
and
I grow up?
Sumter, South Carolina.
Well, that's different because so
It don't
different
matter.
households. In the household, like this family does this and this family does that.
Sure.
So that's where that's
could be,
also
sure.
culture as well. So
Sure.
y'all wouldn't have the same culture. Even being neighbors,
Yeah.
you would have different cultures.
Even though you say
100%.
breakfast.
Yeah.
So
Even though you say breakfast.
within my
That's in your culture, even though somebody
Yeah.
would think it's in another culture.
Within my Lebanese side of the family, some of the men, the women definitely. I know I can't even say that all of them. There are some men and there are some women, mostly like my aunts and older, that when they hug you, they will give you a kiss on the cheek.
Okay. Oh man, I was about to use.
Ain't nobody doing
Look,
the
it was
kiss
like
in the mouth.
it was like a build up. He was left me on a cliffhanger. I was like, some of them do.
Hey, you were listening, weren't you?
You said you heard me.
You were listening.
I was trying. I was like, all right.
So which side of your family is the hairiest? Because you brought this.
Which side of my family is there?
Because you said, because I.
Bro, you want him to go? All right, my aunt got
No,
this
don't
much hair.
You don't want an answer to.
No, because he said it before one time. Because I was trying to grow my beard. He's like, man, I got female cousins with more hair than you.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
So which side of your family has?
And by the way, for my female cousins, you know that
You
was an
said it.
exaggeration. That was an exaggeration.
Damn, you about to have his cousins going crazy
Hey,
at
shit,
the reunion.
They should jump.
I mean, it's just people, Middle Eastern people, Arabic people, just tend to have. I don't know the reasoning behind it, but tend to have more hair.
Okay.
I don't know why,
So you say that side of your
but that's
family
also like I know people that are Hispanic like Hispanic women that have more arm hair than other cultures. Like I don't know where the line is, where the like only this culture does it or only like this region does it. I don't know where the line is.
Okay.
I'll say this though, me growing up, like when I was in high school, being on the basketball team, it was me and maybe the majority of the guys in the team were black. I easily had the hairiest legs. That when I was at East, we were playing at East Tech, and some girl yelled like, "Nice legs, white boy."
And it was just hair.
Hair, yeah,
Oh man.
hair. But I like I'm not against the maintaining and trimming of it.
Yeah, that's cool.
I do that.
I will so.
I do that.
You like shave your legs?
I use clippers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So
No, it's all right. Ain't nothing wrong with this.
Shame, bro.
hold on.
That's
so
cool.
You think Clippers doesn't count as shaving?
Yeah, he
I mean,
that's why I was laughing because he gave me a different name for it.
When you say shaving, because some people use like a razor and shaving cream, I'd imagine.
But it's still shaving. If I shave my head with a razor, with clippers, I still shave my head.
Yeah.
You're shaving the hair off of. It's shaving hair off of your face.
So when you use clippers, you don't. There's a difference between clippers.
What I say? Oh, you asking? Do I say I trimmed my head?
No, I'm saying you can use clippers to cut your head to make it bald, but you're not gonna get as close unless you use a razor.
But
or an electric razor.
I would never say I clippered my hair. I would never say that I clippered my hair.
Well, that's up to you.
I would never say that. He don't want to say I shaved my legs. He don't want to say it. He don't want.
First of all,
so that's a question for y'all. Is this for the ladies, or is it manly to shave your legs?
I want to make it abundantly clear. I got no shame.
It's good.
I got no shame. So when hey, do you shave your legs? I'll be like. And
is you gonna say it like that? You gonna say it? You ain't say and. You didn't just do that. You did.
You said I use clippers.
Well, I do.
He said I clip my legs. That's what he said. Oh, come on, man.
No, I had to hit you with that one.
Oh my God!
See, you never see. You guys don't know that struggle. You guys don't know that struggle.
So I used to have to.
No. I don't used to.
No, I'm serious. I used to have to shave my legs when I played football because of the ankle tape. And
I hear you, but you still. I heard what he said. I'm aware of that, but you don't know.
I shaved my legs then.
With what?
With a razor.
Okay. I didn't use a razor,
but I'm telling you, I shaved them then, so I understand. Like,
so when I shaved my legs for the first time we did that bike trip. I shaved my legs
with what?
Clippers. I didn't clip them. I didn't clipper them. I shaved them.
Did you clipper your legs?
I usually say I clip my leg hair.
I trim my leg hair.
Yeah, you clip your leg.
But you take it all the way off.
When you say shave, you automatically, and this is why, because if you tell a dude you shave your legs, you automatically think you be rubbing some damn shaving cream on your legs.
Come out, put it on the long line.
On the top, that is not happening.
Oh man, with the towel halfway on.
Hey, all right. So let's go there. Do y'all shave your balls?
Yes, definitely. You actually, I think you should, just because, and it's to protect the woman, really, because so much bacteria on your hair. It's wrong, and if you're going bottom deep, it could grip some of that hair, man. That ain't never fun. That ain't never fun. You all the way in there, yeah, and it get ripped off. It's tight. It ain't never fun, man.
Some of the worst pain I felt is when that little hair get caught up in between your leg, and it's like, you gotta like untangle it.
So running, getting on the bike and running, especially when you've been doing it for a while and you start sweating, that area gets really.
It ain't right.
Really
just
uncomfortable.
Man.
It's called. I just realized it's called the grundle area.
Grundle
Basically from your ball sack to your
anus.
You talking about the gooch?
The gooch. I thought it was called the gooch.
Yeah, the gooch.
And maybe it's got different names.
They gave it a grundle.
So I call it, when you get a wedgie, I call it the grundle bundle.
You got me about to look this up. A grundle bundle. Yeah. You know that Ohio is like Northern Ohio, the only people that say wedgie.
What do everybody else call it?
They say that they
grata.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, we the only ones say grata.
Yeah,
everybody else say
wedgie. Yeah.
That's weird.
Well, we say pop, and everybody else calls it soda.
Other places say soap pop too, but we don't need some people that say like grata. We don't need ones. Like anybody from out of town that watch this,
like,
what is
we
grata?
call people and stuff Jake.
Yeah.
No, nobody else says Jake.
Ain't nobody ever said Jake.
I'm using Jake this week.
Nobody says Jake.
Hey, Jake was an era, wasn't it? It was
Jake.
I still use Jake from time to time.
Because you Jake.
It's like one dude in school named Jake like did something bad, and then everybody was like, "Oh, you Jake,
You Jake.
you Jake now, you Jake,
Jake.
Jake messed up."
Jake, man, whatever Jake did, it's spread, bruh.
It gotta be an original Jake, bruh. Like they did something terrible, and then it was like, "This the insult
we
now.
gotta
You
use-
just
yeah,
him."
You being a Jake.
Like,
Man, just like, nah, man. But this has been great.
So hold on, bro, because I feel like you're about to transition to something.
Okay, I wanted to ask him something. Go ahead.
All right, go ahead. What you?
So you did.
Hey, so Mo, what?
man, y'all crazy.
You did. So we kind of got on the subject. I mean, because we was talking about you guys going hood to coast. What was it?
No.
Y'all did the bike ride.
Bike to Unite.
Bike to Unite. Now, can you explain what that is? What's Bike to Unite and like?
So Bike to Unite is basically a bunch of guys riding a bike to bring awareness to the gun violence that's going on around Cleveland streets. It's been going on for a long time, still going on to this day. I don't know why don't nobody want to fight or nothing. We also did something called Gloves Up, Guns Down, Fight to Unite against gun violence. Basically, a bunch of boxers getting together, putting on a show for everybody. Our part mostly played in a bike ride, 336 miles from Cincinnati to Cleveland within 5 days. Just on bikes, only on bikes, pedaling.
How far would y'all ride a day?
It varied.
Yeah, so I think the shortest day, which ironically was probably the toughest day, was like low 50s, but it was a frustrating ride. Like it was in and out of the city, and like that was just a tough day. Our longest ride, I think, was like 80. But we had
our longest ride, we went the wrong way, man. We ended up doing like 115 miles that day. You know that?
I don't know what day you
we
talking
went
about.
It was we was 2 hours ahead of Al, and somehow he made it to the destination 3 hours before us.
That was the day. That was our shortest. That should have been our shortest day.
Well, you know, Al's what is he, Marine? He knows direction very well,
Man,
bro.
no, man, we shouldn't. I don't know what we did.
To this day,
wrong.
I don't know how this
what we did
happened.
wrong.
So our first day, we got caught in the rain. It didn't end up being that bad. Like we got caught in the rain for a little bit.
That was
but
like 80 miles.
But the fourth day, we had left Mount Vernon, Ohio, and we were heading north. We were going through Amish country, and that was our longest day. So, and also probably, it started out as probably the hottest day. It was the first day we had sun. And then we got out, like it was a lot of like hills and through the woods. And then when we got into the open like terrain, we came across this couple in a pickup truck, and the sky was starting to turn. Like the sky was slowly turning to a worrisome color.
Crazy.
And this couple pulls up next to us. Mind you, there's like a house like 100 yards from each other. Like there's no neighbors.
Farmland,
Right? And hills.
And hills.
And they pull up next to us and they're like, you guys know there's a tornado warning, right? Now
we on bikes.
In Cleveland, when we get tornado warnings, they don't really they don't really ever touch down
Well,
here.
we brush it off. Like, okay, it's gonna rain.
They get them apparently very often. And we actually ran into another guy on his bike, and we said, hey, do you know about the tornado warning coming up? He's like, yeah, it's pretty normal around here. Well, we were 10 miles out from our destination for the day. We were probably at mile 70 of our 80. And we had stopped at a gas station because the rain came, and the rain was coming like sideways. So we waited it out, right?
Both from different sideways like this. Like it was nuts. It was nuts.
We waited it out, stopped, we started back up, then it stopped again. And that's when we were like, okay, this is our window.
Let's do this.
We got 10 miles. We can get this done in 40 minutes. As soon as we left that gas station, got on the trail, and at that point there was no turning back. It was just like, because it was an unpaved trail covered by like a kind of like a forested area. This rain, when I tell you, it was like the scene out of The Wizard of Oz. I really thought someone was gonna not make it.
Yeah.
And like you couldn't communicate with anyone.
could barely see about 10 feet in front of you.
You couldn't see in front of you very far.
The trail was, I'm talking about, every pedal that you went down, your foot brought up a lot of water.
Yeah.
It was a big splash every single time. Single foot.
Mind you, we're carrying stuff with us, right?
Yeah.
Like we don't have our luggage, but we do have bags and stuff. Everything is soaked.
Flooded.
Everything.
Flooded. So I had a camel pack. Yeah, it had water in it, but my book bag was now full of water. Other than the camel pack water, it was like crazy.
When we made it, we were talking. When we finally made it to the hotel for that night, we were talking like, man, I was like checking out trees in case I had to get low and grab a tree.
Listen, the soon as I seen the rain come from this way and that way, and then I felt a cold front and a warm front on my head. I started looking at tree like, you know, if you are in a tornado, your best bet is grab the biggest tree that you can possibly. Grab it.
What? Really?
Because the tornado is usually not going to pull up a big tree's trunk because it's so because the roots are so far into the ground.
But it might pull you off the tree.
You better hold on. That's your.
I'm gonna say, if you see a tornado, your best bet is to not be outside on a bike.
Yeah, no question. So, what would you rather grab, the bike or the tree trunk?
Man, a tree trunk probably your best bet.
So we on a bike.
Like the best
I don't know what. I just gotta get low.
Just get low.
It was scary. It was scary. I started thinking like, man, I got to
drown. You got too low because
there's no. And
the water was out.
When I tell you, and this is not an exaggeration, for two reasons you couldn't stop. Because for one, you couldn't see in front of you, so you're gonna have someone run into you on their bike, right? Yeah. And second of all, it was one of those things where it's like if you're tight roping, right? You can't stop because as soon as you stop, you're gonna probably fall over, or you can't go backwards. There's no rest. You gotta just go. And one of our guys ended up falling.
Yeah. He slid about 40 feet through it was so much water flying in the air because he skid. We was pushing it. So we probably going like 22, 23 miles per hour. Like we pushing hard. He flew off his bike and skid about 20 feet through the water. It looked like somebody.
Blue? When it blue?
No, this was Calvin at this time.
Oh, the blue
was already gone, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was already off the trail because he fell somewhere else.
Okay.
Yeah, a couple of days before.
Yeah.
Jesus
That was
Christ.
wild too. This was it's funny. The first year we had a lot of bike issues. This year we had a lot of weather, like stuff. There was no way to control it.
It just was hard. Some stuff that was easy before just was harder.
So I'm gonna do it this year for sure. When is it?
I'm gonna do it this year. Good luck, bro.
When is it?
See you out there.
When is it?
Is y'all doing it this year?
I don't know, but I'll tell you who's gonna be on their bike regardless. So if you're serious about getting on a bike, I'll figure out a ride with you.
I'm doing the marathon first. I've been training.
You know what's funny is that I was looking at our an episode from, it was episode 55, or it was our last one I think of the first season, and you said in that episode, at the end of the episode, you were gonna start running with Run with the Winners.
Yep.
Dang. Did you run with the Winners?
I haven't run with the Winners yet. It don't really fit my lifestyle, my schedule, but
it's just they busy, so it's like any day that you're free, you could kind of go.
Yeah, so
you can do there's run groups every day.
Yeah, every day.
But like
every day.
Yeah, but it might not be a part of my program.
You doing a marathon, bro?
That biking thing.
Better shift your program.
I'm doing a marathon program, bro. What are you talking about?
That biking thing.
You ran 13 miles today. That's on your program?
Yeah, it's on my program.
What program you got, bro?
It's the Lululemon Marathon Training Program.
They got you running 13 already?
Yeah.
Did you put in there that you never ran a marathon before?
Right.
They asked you a bunch of questions?
No, not a bunch of questions, but it's enough.
I need to file a complaint with Lululemon because you walked in here.
Too many miles.
You walked in here today.
But you build up. So I ran 10 last week.
Like you walked in here like you had a really bad date,
bro.
How often do you run?
I only do a long run one day a week.
1 day a week.
What are you?
What's your short run?
Yeah,
my short runs be like sometimes it's hills, sometimes it's like 5-minute runs, sometimes it's 12-minute runs, sometimes it's like sprints or whatever. But it could vary.
Makes sense.
It could vary, but I mean, I'm enjoying this. I'm enjoying this journey, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I hope you can walk after the marathon.
I probably won't be able to walk because I'm still training too. I'm gonna do a positive competition too.
At the same time?
Same time. Yeah.
So around that midlife crisis, Jake?
No, I am turning 40 this year though.
You getting a motorcycle next?
I'm turning 40. I'm getting a bicycle though, so I can ride with you.
You gonna get a tramp stamp?
Hey,
No,
that bike
what the
thing
hell's
though. So 336. It sound tough, but then you be like, oh, they on bikes, they can handle it. It was like Naked and Afraid, man. For real, man. It was wild, bro. Like you be in the middle of nowhere. They was actually mad at me the first day. So I hadn't rode a bike. I didn't prepare properly. Like you in the run club, should have been in the bike club. But you know, like the thing on that hoodie say, worst case scenario, we gonna work.
We gonna work.
It's gonna work out. We gonna get there. So my legs locked up the first day, like so bad. And this ain't regular locking. I'm talking about like you can see,
swelling.
See it. No, you can see it gripping.
Oh wow!
Like you can see your leg gripping. Like you can see it. Like your muscle tendons just like, it's terrible. So I fall out. I'm rolling around in some puddles and stuff. I tell them to leave me because, you know, it was raining real bad. So I told them to leave me.
Private Ryan, man.
Yeah, I'm like, leave. Y'all got to leave me. So I started walking. I ran out of water because, you know, I'm walking now. I ran out of water. I stopped and this lady like, I'm like, can I get some water? Well, she had asked me if I needed something. I was like, some water if you got it. She's like, just come to the house with me. So I went to her house. They was mad. They was like, she could have kidnapped you. You could have been in the hole. You was in the middle of Ohio.
This man crazy.
She was a nice lady, man. She was a nice lady.
Hey,
I needed the water,
nice
though.
lady.
I needed the water, though. It was either I die without the water or die where.
So we talked about a lot of things, but we didn't even talk about my boy's step. Because one of the main reasons why he is a sex symbol is because he does a lot of step aerobics.
Yeah, he does.
He does a lot of step. He has a lot of energy. His step classes, bro, like be so turned up. And I you know what I'm saying? I'm not a big stepper like that. You know what I'm saying? But I've done his classes. He's actually came out and did classes with me before. And I think his class is just fire. The energy he brings is just fire, man. So like, I want to kind of talk about that a little bit. Let's talk about your step and just like how you got into it and why do you think it's such a good workout?
So I got into it. I got into step probably when I was started my journey. I needed some way to do cardio. I'm not a runner. Well, I am now kind of like I can run, but back then I wasn't running nowhere. 3:15, I ain't running nowhere.
Oh, so you've been doing step?
Yeah, I've been doing step for a while. I've been doing as a like stepper, not an instructor. That's where it started. I tried step. I actually got kicked out of my first class. Like I knocked over some ladies. It's tough. You gotta have your footwork down. I knocked some ladies down, and the guy Phil, that's who created step. He was like, "Thanks for coming, Mo." And they told me just get up out of here because I knocked down like 2 people. I was in the back row. They called something that's called a turn knee. I turned. My knee ain't turned with me, and I flew into some ladies, man. So I had to help them up, and walked out of there. Couple years later, I tried it again. I'm telling you, never give up. Never give up, y'all. Tried it again. I was terrible then too, but I didn't knock nobody down. I did a little studying and stuff. Didn't knock nobody down. I got better and better. Started loving it. I'm talking about the weight just falls off. If you go consistently to a step class for 1 month, I promise you you would lose at least 30 pounds. Probably in like a month, like 30 pounds consistently. If you stepping 4 days a week
for a month,
yeah, in a month, man, it's crazy. That's why you can't do it too much. That's how I got too skinny one time. I got like too skinny.
I'm saying right now, I don't care how many times a week I'm doing a step for a month. I ain't losing 30 pounds in a month.
Right. Listen. As much as I sweat, actually, as much as you sweat,
definitely.
As much as you sweat. Like as much as we sweat.
You telling me right now.
As much as we sweat.
If I bring my butt out to your class
So not mine, because you can't start in mine. The class that I got now.
You got that like level 5 Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, he said Mortal Kombat. So if you did definitely do beginner classes for like a month, I can promise you will lose about 25 to 30 pounds.
Oh, I never got.
You personally.
He said 30. No, he's saying 25.
30. That's because you probably would stop after you lose like 15 too strong. Like real quick, you would be like, "Oh, this is dangerous now." Like this is crazy.
Yeah, step is cool, and I think step is so cool because like it's on the beat, so you don't even realize how hard you going until you look down at your watch. Like, oh, we burned 1,000 calories today.
Oh, I did 30,000 steps in 2 songs.
Yeah,
It's crazy. It's so you lose weight quick, and the best part about it, anybody can do it. It don't matter how tall you is. It don't matter if you got rhythm. It don't matter if you're black, white, purple, brown, orange. If you're gay, straight, it doesn't matter. You go to the step. As long as you like the music that's on, you could do it.
What about if you wear anklets?
If you wear anklets,
bruh.
so we would say probably take it off, because it might be moving too fast on that ankle. The friction, you don't want all that going on.
I can't, man. I don't care what this dude say. Like, I saw some.
How many anklets you got?
I only got one, bro. I saw
one?
Zulu Warriors wearing it, bro. So there's nothing you can tell me, dog.
Those are different. Those are
Thank you.
Exactly.
He's not.
different.
Yeah, he's not understanding.
Because it's like yours is like a bracelet, right? Do you not call it is it not a bracelet?
I don't know what it's called.
It's an anklet.
I don't care. I don't care, bro. Like, I'm gonna wear it.
I would say most women
You don't
probably
wear it
wear
on me.
them because they show more on women. You wear some heels,
Right.
you got your ankle
But
out.
like I said,
So
I wear it
what's
when
the
I'm-
difference in wearing that and then wearing like toe jewelry, like those toe rings?
What? There's something totally different, bro.
But why is it
I
different?
never seen
It's
it.
not
I never
different,
seen
though,
a
'cause
Zulu
if you
warrior-
wear-
I never
if you
seen
wear
a Zulu
rings-
warrior with a toe
You
ring.
know what those
I'll
Zulu
say
warriors
the
wear?
Zulu warrior
Face
with a toe
paint.
ring.
With toe rings?
They
Yeah.
wear face paint. Do you wear face paint?
Yes.
Do you?
I'm over you,
When the
bro.
last time you wore some face paint?
I used to black my eyes out all the
That's
time.
not, bro. That's again not the same thing.
That
I'm
actually
so.
is the same thing because he was preparing for battle. They were preparing for battle.
Are you talking about eye black?
Yes.
Yeah.
So when white dudes wear it, what are they? What are they doing? Because white dudes do
Preparing
it a
for
lot.
battle, I guess, but in
Cultural
rock and roll or
appropriating.
something.
No, they're not. I'm so over you.
Cultural appropriate.
I'm so over this. So over
Talking
this.
about
They doing blackface.
I'm so over this.
Oh my God.
But step though, so back to step. My
Right.
bad.
Back to
But-
step. Back to step.
Yeah, because you was someone here hating on me. Why you can't just let me be great, bro? Do I judge you, man?
Yes.
No, I don't.
Shaving legs. Yes.
Saving legs.
Oh, that hurt your feelings.
No, you just you. I didn't like it. As you were saying, Mo.
Cause he clips his legs, guys. It's okay. He clips his legs.
God.
But so continued on. I got a little good at it. Man, weight fell off me. That's when I got into the conversation of, oh, it's just sick, son. It's just you need to tell us. So you need to tell us something. But tell you the truth, I didn't even like how I looked at that time. So that's really the reason I stepped back. Everything in your fitness journey, it should be about what you like. When
What
you
you
look in the
like,
mirror,
yeah.
it's about what you like.
So you probably felt like you had a cardio body.
Man, yeah, real like loose body.
Yeah.
Loose body, no muscle. I was benching less than 135 pounds.
Yeah, that's the one thing
It-
about when you go straight
man.
cardio, you will drop the weight, but you will not have any muscle
Strength.
definition. Yeah.
No strength. It's all gone. It's all gone. You get thrown around real easy. And you shouldn't want to protect your family.
Man,
well,
you can't, bro.
protect your family like with the cardio body.
I feel like you got to be able to bench 225 to protect your family.
not all the time.
bullshit.
You ain't. That's bullshit. Because do you know the
hell are you
percentage of
talking
people
about right now?
You heard the percentage of people that can bench 225.
Right. You gotta be able to
I don't care how much you can bench.
225.
If you can't outrun the people chasing you,
Well, hey,
I can bench 230. Leave me alone.
Hey, James, if we
bruh.
benching 225, we ain't running.
And listen to me. If I got my bike, you getting caught. I'm not getting caught.
He ain't run though. He with 315. We ain't running.
Man, right.
We ain't running. I'm gonna pick somebody up easy. But so I lost so much weight, man. But that's one of the biggest benefits. If you take a step class seriously, easily burning 1,200 calories as a man. As a
Wow.
man, 1,200 calories in an hour, easy.
Wow.
Like I
Now,
done seen
now, do you have to have rhythm, or can you do it if you don't really have rhythm? Because you said you didn't have rhythm, you fell all over the place.
Man.
But what if you don't really have rhythm, but can you still kind of keep up?
Yes. If you don't, I don't got rhythm. I don't got rhythm. I just make it look like I do.
Okay.
I could jig a little bit.
Okay.
But I don't really got rhythm, so it's really counting. It's
Okay.
like 1, 2, 3. If you could count to 3, you could go to step.
All right. Now, I tend to see people wearing basketball shoes. Are those what you recommend the most for step?
Something with some bounce. You definitely want something with some bounce. I done seen people kind of I would say tear their feet up with like more flatter shoes.
Yeah.
Like people that try to step in like J's or something like that.
No.
Not it just ain't for it. You know, those ain't even for basketball.
Yeah, you know what shoes I hate, bro? I think they're the cool. They look good. They're the worst shoes for anything functional. Or Air Maxes.
Yeah, I know people that do step in them, but me personally, no, they would tear my feet
Never.
up. I could never do it.
Have you ever trained in Air Maxes, Chad?
No.
They
I
terrible.
think it's stupid.
It's like they're for the look, I guess. It's just the look. It
Yeah,
look
yeah.
like sports shoes, but they terrible.
I think it's a terrible idea. No, never.
Never, bro.
Put some New Balances on. Did you just let it go?
What the fuck are you doing?
No.
Oh, and he did it in the mic, so it
why would
was
you
like
do
they
that?
heard.
It's weird. All I hear is coming through my ears. What are you doing, bro?
What does it sound like?
Man, come on.
What does it sound
man.
like?
Sound like you squeezing a fart out.
Dude, what was you
Hold
just
on.
doing?
Hold on. Shh. Hold on. I can't do it again. It's one of those one-time things.
Ain't no way, my boy.
Hey, hey, bro,
Man.
you on one.
So time had passed. I got good at step, like real good. Like you know, no disrespect to anybody out there. Y'all could come and see me. I'm like top stepper on the planet, probably, man. I feel
stepper.
like top stepper on the planet. But some kids have seen me down at Little Giants do it before. And Calvin, owner of Little Giants, you know, shout out to him. I probably wouldn't be certified to this day if I never did it. He was like, "You mind teaching that at the gym?" I was like, "I could do that." So I really came in teaching kids.
Okay.
After that, then some
Adults.
of the kids' parents was like, "We're the adult class," and I'm like, "Coming soon, I guess." And we jumped into it. Then I started being good at that too, and it went up from there, man. Went up from there.
You know, if you can master teaching kids something, then you could teach anybody.
You definitely teach adults.
Yeah.
But no, I don't know, man.
it's true.
Some kids are more malleable than the adults, man. Some adults are so stuck in their ways, they're hard to even deal
faster, but when you it's like teaching a kid, you also have to entertain that kid.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you got to make it fun at the same time.
Yep.
So you got to get good at detail, because you got to show them each detail. Then after that, you got to make it interesting so that they even pay attention to the detail.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I think that made me a better teacher for adults, just teaching kids. Like people to this day be like, "Man, Mo, you could teach step better than anybody." And I you know, I be like, I appreciate it, but I think it really came from that, being able to teach a kid.
Yeah. Plus, like the majority of kids are there. Majority, I'll say, not all. Majority are there, not by choice.
Yeah, somebody dropped it.
And adults, typically, when they're somewhere, anywhere, but like working out, they're there because they choose to.
Yeah.
But the majority.
Yeah, well, I would say almost all of them. Even the kids that do enjoy it, if you left it up to them, they wouldn't go every day.
Right. So but that's to my point. You're competing with that too.
Yeah.
And yeah.
So I gotta make it good.
Mm-hmm.
So like even to this day, like so I'm a master instructor now. Just became a master instructor like last week.
with. Oh, congratulations.
Oh, thank you so much, man. You know, master instructor MoeJo. You can call me Master Ballhead if y'all want to. You feel me? So,
I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that.
Yeah, Master Ballhead if y'all want to, you know.
No, you call him a sex symbol.
He
You
is a
might as
sex
well.
symbol. Do y'all not know how sexy this man
Man,
is?
come
the
on,
pictures
man.
He take, the stuff he do.
Oh yeah, I won Just Train best selfie. Best selfie.
Best selfie. You remember he won that award?
No,
Yeah, he definitely won that
that I'm not
award.
surprised.
Even though I know who should have won it. Man, Mr. Casanova himself. That's you, bro.
Who
You
shoulda
should
won it?
have.
No.
You should have won.
Bro.
This dude, it'll be 3 a.m. in the morning, randomly a pick of him, fly down your timeline with
Bruh.
no shirt on,
And look, people-
a hat, and some
Mo,
goggles.
People nominated you and voted for you, bro.
Come on, man.
I promise, no cap. People nominated and voted for you, bro.
Is that what they did?
Yeah,
man?
seriously. It was a vote.
How many votes I get?
I don't know. Remember, but you won.
You won that. I
You
won that one.
It was a couple nominees, but you was up there, bro. You won that, bro. I mean, that's all good.
Hey, can I ask you a question? This is aside from everything we've talked about today.
Oh my.
Whoa, I don't like that, bro. Can you dial that back? Can you dial back that aggression for no reason?
Man, come on, man.
Is this gonna be our one and only episode going hatless? This is our first one, I think, that neither one of us wore a hat. the whole episode.
The whole episode, correct.
I'm kind of okay with it.
I'm
I
okay.
wear a hat all the time.
Yeah, I
so
do
this is like, I mean, I got a hat right here. Just like,
I had a hat on when I came in.
I don't know. This might be a new trend.
No hats.
I don't know. But this makes this episode
Do
more
you
unique.
believe the hats bald you?
No. I don't think it's possible. I mean, look at Chad. Chad is very long hair. He wears hats all the time and doesn't. I don't think it's bald.
Yeah, it's very weird.
I don't know enough to say one way or the other.
But do you slick your hair back over that one bald spot?
No.
Okay.
No.
All right.
I got a little thin little area right here, so I need to add some hems, but we gonna figure it out.
Hems really work.
Hems do work.
Hems work.
Hems work.
You seen hems work.
I'll say
worked on me.
the people that use
Where
it,
you have it at?
They work consistently in the top, like
In his
back
pits.
in the crown.
Oh, but it's going out again?
Yeah. So I got
You gotta re-hem it
Yeah,
up.
re-hem it.
Gotta re-hem.
Hey, Hems, you looking for a sponsor? Just know.
Hey, listen.
I'll plug you guys.
Hey, whoa, pause.
What? Bro,
I'll plug you guys.
You said it.
Hey,
we will plug Hems.
No, don't say we.
hey, look, we will plug him.
We would share Hems. Man, this dude crazy.
I'm not sharing any him.
Shout out to him, man.
And please, hey, him on a serious note, can you maybe like do a better job of casting the people in your commercials? The first guy, when he takes his hat off, it looks like he should just shave it off. It looks really bad. Like, I think
You don't think they
need-
use people that really use the product?
I mean, they probably do, but I'm saying maybe they could just do a better job of figuring out
them
who
out.
they cast,
Filtering them out.
Yeah, that's all.
Him.
No, it'd be funny is if they had James like there first, and then the screen went blank, and then popped back up, and was like, and then they showed me like this is what happens. when you use him.
So, a couple of sponsors I would like us to get. Ballsy. They make the ball cologne and like powder and stuff like
Ball
that.
cologne.
Ball cologne, yeah, and it's edible, ladies. So
The ball cologne is edible.
yes, so fellas,
What is it called?
It's
Ballsy?
called Ballsy. I want Manscaped. I think Manscaped would be a good one. AG1 sponsors everybody. So
Yeah.
AG1, what's up? Holla at us.
What's
okay?
AG1?
They like
Athletic Greens?
Athletic Greens. Take that
It's like all the greens you need like within that one drink.
in one drink.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. Hit me up too, man. If y'all need
Taste,
some
yeah.
Athletic
greens on the steps, man, hit me up too. You know?
I would like us to have like a clothing sponsor too, like a Gymshark, Fabletics, something like that to kind of work with us too. I think that'd be
Nike.
good. Yeah. You want Nike? I feel like
I think Fabletics is actually would. I
If
think
Nike
they would work
called
with y'all.
today, you mean to tell me?
Come on, nobody would say no.
No. Yeah,
But
no.
Right.
I don't
They
think
rather
yeah.
just do it.
but I've
It's just
never-
tougher to get.
But
I
I
think it's
never
tougher
I
see
know.
it.
I know.
But I don't see Nike at certain things that we do though. Like I've never seen Nike at like the Arnold. I've never seen Nike at like certain things.
Not at the Arnold.
For we don't. Who does
shocked
the
by
Arnold?
I go to the Arnold every year.
Do you do the Arnold?
What you mean? So
You do the Arnold.
So you know I'm sponsored by Purist Labs. So I did work a booth for a couple hours at
Okay.
last Arnold.
You said do the
Surprised
Arnold.
Nike
like,
wouldn't go to the Arnold though,
I'm
especially
surprised
because
that-
like
yeah,
they
don't.
got CrossFit
Road.
stuff.
I know,
now.
but it's a lot of road.
Yeah,
it's a lot of
but
road.
that's not necessarily their market, right?
Oh, what
So,
about
like,
No Bull? No Bull now was No
That's what I'm
Bull
saying.
would
Like
be- I like
for
No Bull.
the
That'd
same
be
reason
dope.
that like certain brands just don't. They might have equipment in a sport, but that even if it's not their focus.
It's not their focus. That's what I'm
think-
saying.
you know?
You need to find somebody that's like, you know,
So do you feel like Nike doesn't focus on the gym, like fitness?
Oh, absolutely.
yeah,
100%.
they got training gear, training stuff like that, and
That's like
they-
their main focus.
I couldn't see them not going to the Arnold. It's crazy.
I know they just
'Cause
don't.
the
They do
Arnold
not
is
be
so
there.
But
big.
I
You know how
think
many
I think
people it brings
because
in?
I don't. Yeah, but I think because of maybe the return on their time, like it's over. First of all,
They got
that
some
place is
teenagers they can
overly
throw out. They got some.
saturated.
Listen, they got some teenagers they can throw out.
Man, if they set up like a Nike
Dude,
booth,
they
a
got-
big old Nike booth for like some type of like competition type
Yeah,
thing,
but-
a hooping
yeah,
thing
they
or
don't-
something.
yeah, hooping
anything.
one,
Yeah, but I don't think. Again, that's
med
not where their
ball
focus is, though.
Yeah.
That's not their focus.
Some
That's
Olympic
what I'm
games
not
or
worried about
something
that.
where you
Yeah,
throw a
something.
javelin or something. That'd be crazy.
Something cool like that. It'd be fire.
That'd be like you as an 8th grader playing basketball, finding out that the 3rd grade class is playing a basketball game, and you're like, let me go in there and school them. You're like, nah, man, let them do their thing. That's their arena.
I feel you.
Yeah, but
Right.
you know, it's paid athletes in so many different fields. Like me, technically, I'm a paid athlete right now, stepping, athletically stepping. It
Big
fun.
stepper.
Yeah, big stepper.
I'm missing the connection with
Like,
Nike.
what we're
That's
saying
us.
is like, why if they're doing football, why wouldn't they want to do these other things?
Because they do have materials for them. They have certain shoes.
that's
They
what
have
I'm saying.
shoes. They have
Yeah.
high performance, high intensity shoes and different like. They got yoga pants and yoga sets and stuff.
Yeah, they
like
got all.
that.
Yeah, they got all that stuff. But we're talking about the Arnold. We're talking about strongman. We're talking about CrossFit. Nike doesn't have a booth. I mean, they're not like you could have Nike stuff at across the competition. There's obviously lifters and stuff, but as far as training shoes, you probably like those type of workouts.
Oh, if they sold lifters at the Arnold, they would sell out, bro. They would sell out.
Easy.
They would sell, bro. Because
Easy.
people don't buy lifters because you always have to order them.
I don't want to order them. Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
There's nowhere to try them on.
There's nowhere to try them on. So at the Arnold Classic, every year to be coming through, we bringing lifters, we bringing all the stuff that you typically would have to order. Then boom, you can sell out and be good. But they but they usually probably sell out anyway without the Arnold. So they probably like whatever.
But then even with lifters, like even with lifters, then it's
They
been
$200.
Listen, Nike's lifters look cool, but there's a lot of other brands that you're more likely to see as far as lifters
Oh yeah,
go.
for sure.
So I'm saying like Nike is like same with baseball. Nike's not like the main equipment company for baseball.
Okay.
It's
So-
like
Yeah.
New
But
Balance
you're kinda
or
like-
Mizuno.
but that's
part of
different.
my
That's-
idea though when
that's
I said I really wouldn't want Nike then. Because I said
I'm
like,
saying I don't see a
'Cause they
point to
not.
Nike being there.
yeah, but I'm saying like I wouldn't want Nike because we are fresh and fit. And I feel like Nike
I was
is-
joking with Nike, bro.
Okay, but that
You guys,
No
you
Bull
guys
would be
really
dope,
ran with
though.
that. I was 100% joking with
no
Nike.
bull be dope.
No Bull would be dope.
Absolutely.
Be dope. So hey guys, you hear us? You know what I'm saying? I'm speaking to us this week. We
I'll
gonna
buy
get
some
some
no,
sponsor.
no bulls if you sponsor them.
Hey,
Oh,
no.
man, if
Nope,
I
let's go.
were.
Let's go. No Bulls. Hey, show us some love. You know, Tom Brady just signed with No Bull. They got some collaboration going on.
Oh, yeah?
TB12 and
That's
No Brady.
nice.
Yeah, it's fine.
He's not with Under Armour.
Nope. No Bull.
I thought he was with
He was
He was
maybe.
Under Armour. Now, yeah, but you know what it is? Hey, money talk, equity
crazy.
talk.
Nobody's grabbed up Tom Brady though.
What you mean?
Like, cause like arguably like one of the greatest like ever to do it.
No
Nobody's
Bull. I just said No Bull.
But I'm saying before that,
But he had his own thing. TB12 and he was with Under Armour too.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Under Armour.
pajamas,
Oh, man, Tom
Yeah.
Brady. Tom Brady about to.
and sleepwear.
Oh, who y'all got in the Super Bowl before we go, man?
I don't know, bro.
I'm going Chiefs, bro. I'm tired of
It's
betting
hard.
against Patrick Mahomes.
I got no faith in Shanahan, and I don't think Mahomes or Reed is can be beat. Can be beat. Yeah, it's like the same thing with Brady. You wanna hope that whatever year that they maybe weren't they didn't have the record that you thought they're gonna have, like they come out like 10-7 or something like that.
10-7.
Get to the playoffs, it's a different situation.
Different situations.
I would not bet against the Chiefs.
I'm not betting against the Chiefs either. I just wouldn't do
which
it.
is why I'm like, man, I could almost couldn't care less about this year.
I think that's where I'm at. As a Browns fan, man, I'm like right there. So it's kind of like you already give up on the season.
Yeah.
But it's like once they do good and then they out, I don't care no more. So it's like, shout out to the Chiefs. I hope y'all, do y'all big one, but
Man,
yeah,
'cause
I ain't watch. I might not. I don't think I watched last year.
Oh,
Now that I
yeah,
think
I'm
about
definitely
it.
gonna watch.
I don't think I watched.
So Mo, where can people find you at?
So right now you can find me up at the compound. It's in Golden Gate Plaza. You
The
also
Xtreme
can find
compound.
me at Xtreme Compound. You also can find me at Little Giants.
Okay.
Little Giants. That's on 185th. So 2 locations right now. And yeah, we doing the
So
big
follow
one as
your
soon as you pull
page
up.
for all the details. That's MoeJo. I got it on the screen right now, but MoeJo_fit on Instagram and MoeJo_fit 216 on YouTube, right?
And if you want to hold up some of those shirts, you can go to
check this out.
MoeJoFit.com for the apparel. You know, we got a website now. Order it. It'll come straight to you.
Let's go.
Big bang. You can hold up another one of them shirts, Chad. A couple of those shirts over there, you know. We got the Burning Bellies joint.
Burning bellies. I like
big
that.
bellies, man.
Burning big bellies.
That's how we had to get it off of there, man. You gotta burn it. Gotta burn it.
Burning big bellies. I like that. I like that.
You know. And then we got my other one, worst case scenario shirt. I think that's in there too. So boom, right there. MoeJo Fit, worst case scenario, we gonna work, man.
We gonna
Just
work
like that.
Just like that.
And that's like my motto through life. Anytime something going bad, we gonna work, man. It's gonna work out.
We're gonna work. And just like that, y'all, we out. Chad, great show. Mo,
fist bump.
You, Mo.
Customary air bump.
Air bump.
Air bump.